Yeah, so there's absolutely no democratic mandate in this country for digital ID. Nobody asked for this, nobody voted for this. This was not in Labour's manifesto. Now, everyone on the left and the right who believe in democracy can see all of that. But people out there need to be clear about what this is really about. This is about state control and overreach. The English conservative philosopher Roger Scruton said it best when he said that the state ultimately wants to replace civil society with state bureaucrats. Why? Because then you become dependent on the state. And if you depend on the state controls you. And that essentially is what they are trying to do. They are trying to make us heavily dependent upon the state. I agree with Martin. This will end up being a massive white elephant. It will be costing hundreds of billions of pounds. I mean, the state could not even build a high-speed train line from London to Northern England, and we're supposed to believe it can deal with digital ID. It's absolutely nonsense. It will do nothing at the border. It won't solve the illegal migration crisis. Germany has a comprehensive identity card program, still has illegal migration. France has got serious identity checks, still got illegal migration. I think what they've decided is we don't want to talk about the really tough stuff like leaving the European Convention on Human Rights, repealing Tony Blair's Human Rights Act, detaining and deport. So we're going to throw this issue of digital ID onto the table. The arguments are already cooked up by Tony Blair and his pals at the think tank, and we're going to distract everybody with this. But everyone out there, I would suggest sign that petition, oppose digital ID. It is un-British, it's un-English, it's not who we are.
Martin, just to come back to you very quickly on the politics of this, Labour has a big majority, but backbenchers are not quite as disciplined as they were. And also, I imagine the House of Lords will have something to say about this. Do you think there's a chance that Parliament could actually stop it?
Well, you know, as you say, over 1 million people have signed this petition. Every single MP is going to have constituents that have signed that petition.
Yeah.
So there is going to be pressure being placed upon MPs from people that are opposed to this. Interestingly, the overall polling does actually show a small majority in favour of ID cards, which I think is going to shift once people start to properly understand the implications of this. But I think, you know, over the years it's been sort of, you know, having an ID card that you can, you know, use just to, you know, to get access to your, you know, things like benefits and the like. You know, there is a much more sinister background to this. So when people like, you know, Larry Ellison at the Oracle and other tech billionaires that have been sniffing around this, I think we need to be really careful.